All right, I think we're ready. Let's not, yeah, 6:31. How is everyone? Do I have sound? Do I sound good? Everything sounds good, or what's going on here? Before we start, I wanna, as always, mention I was supposed to do this better and put their names on the screen there, but I'm just ran out of time. But we want to thank any of the members of this channel. There, people have decided to press on a button somewhere. I still don't know exactly where, but they've joined my channel and they have become, you know, my whatever. They're supporters of this live chat, right? And one of the perks of doing that is these lives, this Monday night live chats that we're gonna do here. And so everyone, they'll have a little icon different in the chat here. So if any of them are present tonight, you'll be able to distinguish them. And of course, we want to thank them because they are making possible for these live chats to happen, right? So everybody's saying it sounds good. Okay, let me open up my pop out the chat. YouTube apps. How do you pop up the chat? Here we go. There's the thing here. Pop out chat. All right, how's everyone doing? Are you guys gearing up for Black Friday or not really? Island Times in the house. Thank you, Island Times, for all the awesome work that you do. Yeah, what are people saying here? Barbados in the house. Bill Map. Honolulu. Honolulu. Kawauloa. Man, you live on paradise. I want to go and visit you. I would love to spend more time in Hawaii if I could. Maybe next year I'll go at least once, maybe. Indonesia, Jakarta, look at that. Glendale, Puerto Rico, 72C in Puerto Rico. Portland, Oregon is in the house. It sounds, Bend, Oregon, look at that. 2 people from Oregon. It sounds like we have an international, as always, 237 of you. Wow, there's a lot of you guys tonight. Let's see. Working on individual 18650 charging in a forest configure using isolated DC to DC step down and TPU should be interesting. Look at that. Ty Olivet is doing some projects there. I'm looking for a BMS for my Powerwall. Yes, I'm working on that. Baytrum is too much money. I don't know if I agree with that, but it definitely can seem like it is, right? Especially if you're building in the smaller side. I am working on the thing. I just haven't been able to get Justin to work on my project. He's been kind of missing. He hasn't answered my messages, but I think he's definitely going to get one of those. Let's see. Can you find some smaller BMSs here? RevoltEnergy.com collections. Wait, is that a website? Let's see. By the way, Ben Abbott, how were you able to post a link? Because not people usually can't post links. Oh, there we go. Revolt. He put. Okay, so there's some. Yeah, so there's some more. Yeah. Okay, I hadn't seen that website in a while. Yeah, I'm working on the BMS thing. That's why I really haven't really promoted this, even though they are kind of for sale on the website, on Jehu's group buy stuff. And by the way, they're selling out. You guys are buying them faster than we can put them there. So I think we have just, I think tonight we're going to order a huge amount of these parts. And so that way they can be ready for like Black Friday. I think we're probably gonna put them for sale so that you guys can all buy. Yeah, by the way, the sales are working. That I posted, by the way, let's see, can I post that thing? Just in case, because there's gonna be a bunch of you guys that were not aware that I posted this on the Facebook. By the way, anybody here that is not on the Facebook group, you guys need to go and join our Facebook group. It's just I post a lot more like intermediate stuff that that I can't always spend the time making on the video. Like for example, this last video. Oh my God, so many comments and Okay, announcements. Oh, I have 6 announcements. I need to clear some of those out. Oh, here we go. So I made. Oh, there we go. I just got message that we're gonna order a big batch of those tonight. Check it out. So this is what I posted on Facebook, right? And then here's the link to it. And you guys actually bought about 150 of those. So definitely a lot of you guys are using. Man, come on. Where is the actual post? Where's the actual URL link? Oh, here we go. That's what I should have posted. Okay, here we go. Ignore that one. Oh, actually, I haven't posted it. There we go. Here we go. This post was great. If you don't have chargers for your batteries, I think Amazon is still offering like 40% of that. And I know there's a ton of people that have, that have confirmed that they bought multiple units and they have actually gotten that deal, the 40% off, which is a great price of an already, you know, affordable thing. Also what do you want to eat? Oh, that's Crystal. She's sending me a thing. Sorry guys, let me just quickly answer her. What do I want to eat? What do you guys suggest I eat tonight? Something light, right? Something light, like a burrito or something. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so where were we? I'm losing my track here. Okay. Get back to the questions. You guys are saying stuff. There we go. Facebook link. Yeah, where is the Facebook link? I have that in here so you guys can join. Oh, there we go. Island Times posted it. There you go. Thank you, Island Times. I bought 6, says Jay Myceto. There you go. If you guys do know of any other like deals that are coming up for Black Friday and stuff, do let me know. I will share them with the community so you guys can all save a bunch of money on stuff, because definitely this is when you can get, you know, all the deals and stuff. The Facebook group is amazing, says Todd. Thank you for saying that. I think so. There's a ton of stuff. There's a guy that posted a new PCB made the other way that I'm going to make my bus PCBs, and I'm hoping that, you know, he's gonna share, you know, a lot of the because it's a learning curve, you know. There's a lot of experimentation that happens to get this PCBs here. By the way, speaking of these PCBs, these have the Panasonic cells that are selling for $2.70 on Jehu's Group Buy. So if you're looking for cells, also those are for sale. There's also the LG ones that are selling for $220. They've been there for sale, and like they've been doing pretty good. So they're not gonna, they're limited quantities also, so they are going to sell out just like the other ones. Burrito, menudo, says Jay Macalo. Menudo. Who among you guys know about menudo? Chicken Southwest salad. Oh, there you go. Pizza. Oh man, pizza's got a lot of, no, I gotta watch the figure. I've been watching it for years grow. I gotta watch it shrink a little bit. And I'm lazy. I don't want to do exercise, so I'm trying to. Enchiladas? No, that's not a thing. What is enchilada? Un sandwich at Tito's Market. There you go. Oh, Pollo Loco? Oh, no burrito from Pollo Loco. No, the meal. But I can't eat the meal. No, I can't eat in front of you guys. Anyways, I'm gonna have to eat it after. Yeah. There we go. Chicken meal. There we go. There we go. Moving forward. Moving on. Chipotle. Let's see. Subway. Oh, Subway's good. Just ordered 2 from Amazon. There you go. TST. Unos taquitos de tripa. Oh, I don't eat tripa. Who eats guts? Gut meat. I'm not one of them. Well, other than menudo, I do eat menudo, but other than that, yeah. Let's see here. Lithium burritos. Breakfast of champions. There you go. Menudo. Red or green. Can do a breakdown of Tesla's V2 battery choice and Tesla's V3. Wait, what do you mean that Tesla's V2 battery and V3? Can you elaborate on that? So that I can, so yeah, we can talk about that. Munch, burger and fries. I haven't had burger and fries in a while. Are you close to the fires? No, I'm really far. LA is such a big place. We kind of can see in the air. When we look west of here, then you can see in the sunset that it's extra red. The air quality is not as good out here. But it's far. I mean, you're talking about 45 miles away from here stuff. Yes. It's so yeah, I am here, and these are, the news is reporting that they're like the biggest fires in history, and I think they are. I think everyone that I've talked to, have seen them firsthand. They're like, yeah, it was bad. It's just, for me, I'm so far, 30 miles inland from LA, that I don't get to see it or whatever. Eats. Second channel, there you go. Jay who eats. Pozole. Well, pasole, no, it's pozole, right? Do you think we'll get access to 2150s batteries from Tesla anytime soon? Yes, we will get a bunch of them, but we don't know how usable they're going to be, because on the Model 3, they're kind of potted in, and they come into this giant, you know, like 10-foot long modules. So as far as I know, you won't be able to remove them like you can remove the Tesla 18650s, right? So these are, for example, 18650s from a Model S. Someone sent me these. I guess there's like a machine shop or something that has them. I put these little things in there so they don't. But these are super clean. So I don't know if they've actually ever been, you know, put in a pack. Maybe they're like, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but he sent them to me and I'm supposed to test them. I have a few other ones from other packs in there. So now I have like a nice little group of different cells. I don't know much about them though, so I can't, if I compare them, as far as how much they're degraded or whatever, I won't be able to say like, well, this one has, yeah, I won't be able to say like, well, this has this many years, this many miles. I don't have any of that info. So I just kind of can just take a few of them and test them and see like, yep, they're degraded, or no, they're degraded. Fernando Murillo says, vend this Powerwall. No, I try not to sell. I try not to sell stuff because then I get stuck shipping and shit. You know, guys, shipping is hard and stuff. So, but now maybe we will. I don't know. We'll see. I think maybe like not regularly. Definitely I won't get stuck building stuff to ship, right? Because that's not where my interests lie. But I think we will probably build stuff for like special projects, and then, you know, once we're done with them, maybe we will, you know, like sell them just so that we can, you know, get that money back and, you know, like reinvest it in other, like I tend to be always building on Powerwalls and always tearing them down to replace them with new ones, right? I think a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people, you know, either because they don't pay attention to what I'm doing, a lot of people because they're just haters, so they don't get. And then one of the criticisms that I don't have a working Powerwall, but I'm always building Powerwalls. I'm always building. I don't have a giant one, a full house one, because it doesn't, like, my living situation right now doesn't currently allow it. But I think, you know, it's not because I can't build it, or it's just because I haven't, because I'm always changing it, right? Like, I'm gonna change. I'm getting ready to build using this system, and then, you know, when I develop maybe the next version of the system, then I'm gonna have to like take this out and put it in there so I can test it and stuff. So that's just, it's just the nature of things. Let's see. I have solar panels for my RV from, look at that, Italy. Your project's very interesting. Thank you for that. Don't self-adjust. Just go to a chiropractor. You're just making it worse. That's all what the chiropractor does. By the way, I heard the chiropractor is more like, it's more like magic than real science. It's kind of pseudoscience-y. I know they do some good, because I've been to that one and I have felt better, right? But I'm also a believer in the placebo effect, and so I don't know how much of that. I'm kind of skeptical. I'm just not. I don't just subscribe to anything that people say. I think I have a healthy dose of skepticism, as all of you should have, right? You make playlists or some of your beginner videos in sort of chronological order on how people just getting started to learn. Yeah, I gotta do that. I think now moving forward soon, I will be able to spend some time and do that better. I do agree with you guys. It is terrible. It is terribly arranged in my channel. I was working with what I have, and I didn't have much to work with, so I would talk about one subject, and then I would talk about 3 other subjects in between, and then I would talk about that other subject, and the correlation between the one video and the other one sometimes gets lost. And so yeah, I think moving forward we will try to do that better. It's a lot of time and a lot of effort, but I think I am more prepared now than ever to tackle that such a thing, right? When will you do the thing in New York about car conversion? I wonder which one you're talking about. I was going to premiere a thing, but I think I missed that already. I couldn't really get them to agree to let... I needed to prove to them that I could bring in enough people in the door, and they weren't completely sold, or, And in fact, I couldn't really guarantee that I could bring 50 people or 100 people, right? So I ended up not doing it. Right now, I'm kind of negotiating like a sponsor for the video so that I can release it on my channel. And as soon as I think that's done, I want to do it soon, before the end of the year, obviously. And I'm gonna release it on my channel and stuff. I ordered some Revolt batteries about 3 weeks ago. How long before they ship? So they are actually on their way right now. We got some tracking numbers today that are going to be from the forwarding, thing from here, California, to our place, where we're going to repackage them if they need to. We order extra boxes so that in case if they got damaged or whatever, they will replace them or whatever. We're hoping any day now. We're hoping in the next couple of days that we'll have our hands on that. I will make a video update. As it turns out, it's taking a lot longer. It's like there's always customs is always a thing where they just delay, they drag their feet and stuff, and this being the very first batch, then we were really unprepared. We thought oh, it's gonna be easy. You prepay everything, it's gonna happen. It's not that easy, right? And so I think by the next batches we'll be able to give you a better estimation on when the batteries are going to be there. And then as soon as the larger batches that we order, then of course the longer it's going to take, but also then we're going to have more stock to work with, and then more of you will be able to buy. I know it kind of sucks, but you guys are kind of helping us in the community kind of get through these first humps or these hiccups before setting it up, How about a shopping list, says Norm Lewis. Sorry, I gotta adjust. How about, can you please adopt me, please? Yes. Is there an update for people that order Revolt batteries? I am from Canada, but I have not. Yeah, so of course I will make one this week. I think as soon as I get them, I'd rather do an update where I have good news for you, but they're definitely on their way. They're gonna land any day now. We don't know how long they're gonna get stuck on customs here in the States. We're hoping that not very long. So that's the only variable that we have right now. But they are on a plane on our way here now as we speak. So that took longer. I know that we're late. I apologize for that. But yeah, they're on their way. We're gonna get our batteries. Should the wall battery pack be made before building a solar electric system? Should the back what? So should you build a battery before you build a solar electric? It doesn't matter. I don't think. I don't think there's any reason why one would go or couldn't go after the other one. So yeah, I don't think so. A bunch of So let's see. What if you assemble a team of tinkerers to apprentice under you and sell and ship your creations or kits for them so that you can just keep creating? Yeah, I think maybe one day we will be able to do that. I will probably need to like find a manager first because I'm terribly at managing people. Like, I would show up there and be like, "Hey, how's everybody doing?" And then you would never see me again, for the entire day. And then like if you had questions, you wouldn't be. I'm terrible with that. Like, right? So I think I would have to first like partner up with someone that can't manage people correctly and efficiently and stuff. I'm not that guy. Let's see. Please move your stuff to Amazon. Yeah, that we probably the problem. Well, the problem with Amazon is that they're expensive to sell there, and it would build the price because we're working really hard to bring the price down first on this, right? We want to be able to sell this cheaper than you can order it directly from China, and we're on our way to do that, right? But then if we put it on Amazon, then it brings it back up, right? But of course it does automate a lot of stuff. It just makes it easy for people to get it. So I think maybe at one point it will be. It's just I think we have to kind of just wait a little bit. I think get a better hold of supply chains, all of that stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of work that has to go into like producing a product and selling it. And I kind of knew that, right? I mean, that's what I've been doing with Jack 35. But very clearly, I'm not very good at it because I know the basics, but I just don't know how to execute. Now, my new partner is just, it's just doing it and doing it so much better than I ever did, So it's looking good though. Can you please adopt me? The cells are thin film. Oh yeah, those are the ones that are up on my roof right now. Yeah, they're like the foldable ones, right? So looking to 2500 amp hour, 24 volt back soon. 2500 amp hour? Wow, that's quite a bit. Well, no, what is that? 25. Yeah, that's a lot of cells there. Chiropractor is the lazy medical student that quit. Your website better choice than selling through Amazon? Well, yeah, it is. It's definitely cheaper, right? But then you have to do a lot of work. So we're actually looking into setting up third-party fulfillment centers, right? Which sounds a lot easier maybe than actually doing it, right? Especially because batteries are, hazardous materials and stuff. But we'll see how that goes. And I think if we can manage that, I think then we can do it so that I'm not stuck, in a thing, filling out boxes full of batteries and PCBs and stuff. So we're doing all that stuff. We're setting it up. I think we're putting out a bunch of work so that when it finally goes live and all of you guys order like large amounts of these things because it's cheap, right? Because it's really affordable and really easy to do, and it comes with the really good batteries and stuff. Then we won't be bogged down by like, oh well, we don't know how to import batteries or fast enough, all that stuff, right? So the hiccups are right now. We're keeping them kind of slow so that we can work through all of those humps and then finally make it good. Or as good as we can, anyways. Let's see. Outing together a 48 volt, 300 amp hour battery pack. What's better, 12 volt 100 amp packs or 3 13S 30p packs, 100 amp hour each? Well, I don't know, man. I'd say lithium is better. I don't know what the 12 volt 100 amp hour packs are. If they're lithium, are they? Yeah, it just depends, I enjoy the work you do with all the batteries you've been stockpiling. How do you dispose the bad and dead cells? You can send them to the recycler. You can here in the States, you can just dump them on like places, usually places where a lot of people are going and get batteries. This is the same places. Like all the electronics stores will sometimes will have a bin, a disposable bin, so you can throw out electronics and stuff. And yeah, you can do that. If you have a ton of them, maybe you might actually have to like drive them out to some recycling center that they can dispose of them correctly. What happened to the 1 megawatt-hour industrial power wall? It never happened. They didn't want to pay the amount of engineering that was going to take. So it just kind of dropped out. We were going to have to get like legit engineers involved in all this other stuff, and so the scope of it just grew so big, and the cost of it was going to be of such level that they were like, I don't know. And then it would require like a lot of my time to be far away from home. And at that point, that project had dragged on so long that I was like, I don't know. I'm not interested in this, like not at this level. I started with the little project and it just grew to this giant thing. And they kind of dragged their feet getting all the stuff together for me. So yeah, at that point I wasn't so jazzed about being involved in that project. Not because I wasn't making a lot of money, right? So they didn't want to pay me. So, I know a lot of people who would come to the event in New York, like 50 to 60 people. Damn, I should have done it. I should have just done it. Why do I doubt you guys, right? You guys probably would have shown up. I don't know. I don't know. I had to prove myself somehow. And I was like, come on, man. Come on. I haven't done enough. You have videos of creating passive charging stations for devices. Cost me $4 a month just to charge my iPhone. $4 a month? You have I don't know what a passive charging station for devices is. You'd have to elaborate more on that. Do you have a starter series that I could watch with list products that should buy and want to build a 15 kilowatts? So I do, but it's mostly talking about theory and talking about like concepts and stuff. Nothing like completely A to Z. Here's where you buy it, how to connect it. Like that's a project that I'm currently working on right now, and it's gonna be using this system. The problem I don't have that is because there are a million ways to go about it, and I never really felt that any of them were like particularly easy enough for the masses to follow, right? It required you to have quite a bit of knowledge to build a battery pack, right? And so I wasn't gonna like dumb it down so that everyone think it was easier than it actually is, and then possibly get people to hurt themselves and stuff. So I couldn't. I'd want to make it so that it's easy. What is she saying? Can you make sure the remote for the DVD player is charged? Do you want to mention batch 2 will be on time if not early? Oh, there we go. So I got an update. So we've ordering 1.4 thousand parts ready for order, the equivalent of 130-ish kits for Black Friday. So we will have Black Friday kits ready to go. That's about 1,400 individual PCBs, right? And then also I can mention that batch 2 will be on time if not early. That we've learned from batch 2. Now we can, now we can estimate, how long the process takes. So then that means that we can kind of guarantee closer than we did on first one. So we won't be as late as the other ones. Jay, how's your solar system working? It's pretty good. It actually made 100 watt hours. 100 kilowatt hours last month. And I think, this month is going to be less because there's less sun, right? Because in the winter. But I think averaging it out, I think it's about $600 a year that is going to be producing electricity. So in 2.25 years, something like that, it will pay for itself off. And then after that, it's just profit. So yeah, it's actually doing pretty good, even for being facing the wrong way and being not the best, not the least expensive panels. Maybe I will do another small system. I have a brother that lives not far from me, and he has far less energy consumption than me, right? I am a kind of a whale when it comes to energy consumption. I have to electric cars, and I'm always doing experiments and stuff. So out of the 100 neighbors that I have, I'm number one. I consume the most energy as all of them. My brother is more like average. So I think I want to set up like a little system, like 1 or 2 panels, and then like 1 grid tie inverter, and then set it up there. So it's like, I don't know, like a $500 system, and then like have like a 1-year return of investment. Like that, maybe that's the next project to put there. And then maybe like add a little battery in the summer so that it can like, yeah, it can like buffer the AC, because he's got like smaller ACs than me, right? I have a big giant 4-ton unit that pulls like 5 kilowatts every time it starts up and stuff. So yeah, definitely that's gonna be in the future, I think. Why not reach out for some of these battery manufacturers for sponsorship, invite them to your show, blah 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 blah, community they could sell, and besides the commercial. Well, the problem is that battery manufacturers are too big. They don't want to deal with us little people. They only want to deal with like car manufacturers that sell like millions of cells, right? Those are the manufacturers. Then there are like distributors, right? But then distributors, they want to sell their batteries at a markup, where now they're kind of like geared towards like people that want that use 1s and 2s, for vapings and sort of stuff like that. So it's kind of weird, right? By the time I get to the people that would deal with me, then I would be, using, we're trying to sell batteries to you guys for like $5 or something, which is just ridiculous. It's too expensive. So the only way to get batteries at a decent price is to actually go direct to the factory, and that's in fact what we did with our Revolt batteries, right? That's straight to the factory. There's no middleman. We are the middleman. I am the middleman to you, me and my partner. And so then that is one step, which means it kind of guarantees that it's going to be the best price you can get them. And of course, we're pricing these batteries for you guys to buy in the hundreds and not the 1s and 2s like everyone else, because we're kind of a weird breed of people that want to buy hundreds of batteries, right? This doesn't exist anywhere else. Everyone else just wants to buy 1 or 2 to, do their vaping or stuff. Maybe 10, The hardcore ones will buy 10. Maybe a couple of guys will get together, buy a box of 100, and then they distribute amongst it. Not us, right? We're just buying, thousands of batteries in a lot of... look, I'm looking at what you guys are buying. There are a ton of you guys, at least 10 of you guys that have bought 250 boards or more, right? And then there's like the guys that bought 100 boards are like crazy, right? And that's our direct from the factory. That's not even counting the stuff that you guys have bought through me, right? And so, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. You guys are definitely using tons of batteries. Don't move to Amazon, please. If I move to Amazon, it won't be like pure Amazon. It would be like adding Amazon to the thing, right? So definitely, yeah, not leaving everything for Amazon. The fees suck. Don't sell them there. Yeah. I do know that I used to pay 30% fees to Amazon to handle my other line, the Jack 35 line that I used to have. What is the most expensive component? Batteries. This is the most expensive component. Can you get a 7S battery holder custom made? I think we can if if we can guarantee that we can move enough of them, right? So there's a few ways you can go about it. You can actually pay commission tooling, like custom tooling, so you can make your own thing, and then you have total control of what the design of it is. Or you can just kind of entice manufacturing in China to adjust or actually, pay for the tooling, and then you just buy the units yourself, right? So there's a bunch of ways to do it. I think maybe one day we can. Yeah, we can. If we can save money by doing a custom one or whatever, it would be great. But then also at the same time, do we really need it when these are like just pumping out already from a factory? You got to put in the balance sometimes. So we'll have to see. I don't know. Says sorry for late to stream. Chat, what's the product they are making? Oh, we're making a bunch of things, right? But recently is this guy right here is our PCB kit that allows you to put 7S batteries, 24 volts, and stack them up as much as you can. Well, yeah, you can go crazy as stacking them. So it's a highly scalable system to build batteries and keep them all standardized and safe. Fuse. Then maybe the next video I'm gonna need to do is gonna be explaining the diagram and how every cell is fused. Yeah, visually I'm gonna show you how this happens because I see a lot of people with questions. By the way, D-Just is in the house. Check Facebook. He is one of those people that are funding this live chat tonight. Thank you for doing that, D-Just 787. Oh yeah. So you're saying check out Facebook? What's on Facebook? Let's see. Facebook. What? Where's the Facebook thing? Oh yeah, here is the batch. By the way, this is a link. He posted an update for batch number 2. Let's look at it. What is that? Oh, there we go. 12th November. There's a whole list here. I hadn't actually seen this. International shipping to be enabled soon. We're working to reduce the express shipping cost. So that's why, if you guys were wondering, I know we get quite a bit of questions like, hey, how come you guys are not shipping to my country anymore? That is the reason we were renegotiating the shipping thing, the contracts and stuff. That's just really complicated sometimes. But we're making headway there, and it's going to be good. Have been confirmed with the factory. All addresses have been confirmed as eligible for express post. These orders will ship directly to the customers as soon as production and packaging is complete. We have made sure to cover as many of the customs and import fees as possible. However, as per normal importation, we cannot guarantee customs on your country may wish to add additional levies. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's for you guys international orders. There we go. So here's a breakdown. Here's a list of all the stuff for you guys that are waiting on batch 1 of cells. Yeah, where's the thing? Oh, there we go. What does it mean to check Facebook? Did you send me a message, a direct message? By the way, there's 24 people trying to join. Should we accept those guys? Well, we'll do it. We'll do it some other time. Let's do our live thing here. There we go. That is tailored to your project. Okay, my local battery plus takes any battery or cell phone to recycle. I don't know what that means. I definitely come in New York. Damn, see, we should have done it. Maybe we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to shoot. Oh, well, maybe we're going to shoot another video that we have planned, and maybe we can release it live in New York. How does that work? That would work really good, right? Maybe I can join with like Casey Neistat and like do it on his studio in Manhattan there. That would be great, right? Where do you get powerful ESCs? Well, I don't know what kind. I mean, like, I don't know much about ESCs other than the ones we're using for our skateboards, right? Those are like, I don't know, 1 kilowatt, I think. I think those ones are 60 amps, 48 volts, I think. So those are quite up there, right? What does that come up to be? Like almost 2-3 kilowatts or something. Those are cheap, right? They're like $100. They're called the Vetter ESCs. What's it called? Oh my god, Fuckbox. No, I don't know. I think I'm swearing over here online. Yeah, there's a couple variations of them. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't be more helpful off the top of my head right now. I can't. What are the Black Friday kits, the new version of PCV? Yeah, it's going to be the latest PCV version, the 1.3, since we're ordering those today. So they're in stock by then. Then they're going to be the latest version. Which, by the way, that's not much difference. Just we adjusted a few things. We connected a trace that was disconnected. We added the ability to put extra, to fix the fuses, right? So that people, because if you blow one up, then you have to discard that fuse before. But now you can just fix it or whatever. Jay, can you produce on your own a video series of Average Joe building power walls to stuff powered by lithium battery systems? I'm pretty sure lots of us will be willing to participate. Wait, so an Average Joe, not the Average Joe, not the YouTuber named Average Joe, right? Can you produce on your own a video series of Average Joe building power walls to stuff powered by... Yeah, I mean, so that is what I'm working towards doing. This is what this system is, right? Before I can show you guys, the problem is that there wasn't a really easy system that I felt everyone could build, and so I had to develop this system, right? And then now that is almost done, then now I can make a video showing you how to use this system to build a super easy, super scalable power wall that can work for 24 volts for like all those RVers and stuff, or smaller applications, and then 48 volts for like a big house, a big, as big as it gets. You could even put up more of those and then power like higher voltage stuff, right? But yeah, that's what we're working on. Let's see. Hello, Richard Adams from Rancho Cucamonga. Are you in Rancho, Richard? Would those revolt cells be suitable for an EV? Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not. They're 10 amp cells, so they're not. So what's 10 amps? Actually, they're not 10 amp cells. They're 7.8 amps. They will give you 10 amps, but then they're like, they lose efficiency, right? Which, by the way, there's the test results from Battery Mooch on Facebook, on the Facebook group, so you can go and see the test results that he came to see, the quality of those cells on his testing that he did. Yeah, I mean, you could use them. Usually, I mean, depends. Like, not a high performance vehicle, obviously, but just like a regular daily driver, you could. Yeah, you could totally do it. I mean, that's what I'm running around with my Samba. It's about the same type of cell. It's 2600 milliamp hours. It's about 2C, 3C maybe rated, So that's what these revolts are. We will have a higher capacity one. I don't know what the power output is going to be on that one. So we will see as soon as they get here. They're coming from the first batch. So yeah, we'll have more on that and how to get the higher capacity ones. Finally caught you live. All right. I started a little earlier this time, so it's easier for you guys. About to get... Okay, so let's see. Windy season in Rancho. Harness the power. There you go. Am I going to break them batteries? My link is there. Where are you using... Oh, what did you use to mount boards to wall? You were asking for ideas. Oh, so it's actually going to be very simple. These... Okay, where's the thing? I'm just getting like a plastic angle. Or is it fiberglass? I will have to source a cheaper version of this. Find it, see where... So it's just an angle, right? It's fiberglass, so it's non-conductive, and it's strong. And I'm going to cut it and like drill holes and adjust it, and screw it onto these things that we put on each like boards. I think every like 5 boards or whatever has that. Those screw-on terminals right here, and then that is going to have holes, and that's going to be screwed into the wall. So now this angle you can drill holes here, put screws this way, and then that's how we're going to mount it. So that's the plan right now. I will show you guys that on the video. Crystal's here. Let me take a little quick break to help her bring the stuff that she's got, and then I'll be back. Okay, guys? Break time. All right, so I just arrived in Manhattan. My allergies are killing me. You see, oh my God, I feel like crap. But it's early. A few other family members are here this time around, so I'm gonna go meet them. They're somewhere already exploring the city, so I gotta go get them. All right, we made it to Grand Central Station. Today I'm gonna show you how to build this electric skateboard. As you know, electric skateboards are a thing now. They've been a thing for a while. There's the expensive ones, there's the cheap ones, and everything in between. But there's a new breed of electric skateboards. They're off-road, and you got a glimpse of one of them last time I was in New York, and I got to meet Vitaly, which runs the Portable Electric Vehicles channel on YouTube. He built himself this beast of an electric skateboard that supposedly does about 55 miles per hour, which is just insane. So I thought I would show you how I would build one on the cheap, using off-the-shelf parts to keep the build simple. So let's get started. Back to Puerto Rico for the 3rd time. We're gonna help some people get some power. All right, we're back. We are back. Wow, there's a lot of you guys tonight watching. Jehu totally stole my idea. What was your idea, Ben Abbott? We'll do, let's see. Am I on the right place here? Yeah, okay. We love you, Battery Man. You're a superhero. What's going on there? Fiberglass? Yeah, I think it's some kind of fiberglass material. I will post a link to... Oh, let me see. Do I have it here? No, this doesn't have any info. But, yeah, it's like light and strong. I feel like it's strong. I don't know. Maybe we can, like... We'll test it. I'll put a few of these guys on the wall, screw them there, and then see if it's going to be good enough. It's the first one that I ordered to try out, so I haven't, it's not like it's set in stone or anything. Yeah, if you guys find a 1/2 by 1/2 inch angle that is non-conductive, that is really affordable and really strong, yeah, send me some links. Send me emails, or post them in the Facebook group there, as that's essentially what we need. I think on the mechanical side over here of the board, we got it. Now it's just the angle that we need to use to secure it to the wall. Yeah, like anything, everything's changing, right? Let's see. Solar engine Brazil still not very popular, but we are wanting to make the wall of energy. Luis Felipe Santiago. There we go. Do it. Well, your prayers are. Uh, let's see here. Just search Facebook again. Couldn't find the Revolt cell test from Mooch on either his page or yours. Oh yeah, Kenny, Justin's in the house. They are in my group. They're on the what are the announcements? So they're in the announcements. The first 6 posts that you can see on the very top, they're gonna be right there. That's Justin. Justin is in the house. You should make and sell your own line of power walls. Well, yeah. I mean, essentially, that's what we're going to be doing. It's just we're selling them as kits, right? So you can put them together. There's quite a bit of red tape to go through there, and you need to be, like, connected or at least well-funded to be able to get through those obstacles. I'm not saying it's impossible, right? I think if I surround myself with the right people, it's totally possible. And we're heading in the right direction. I just don't know how far into the future that is going to be, but you never know. We might be like legitimately competing with like Elon and his Powerwall. It's crazy. I know. It's crazy, but well, hey. Only those who dream crazy sometimes achieve the craziness, right? Is it corner bead for drywall? Nah, no, I don't think so. I know what corner bead for drywall is, but and then especially in this color is like black. Doesn't the stuff comes different? I don't think it is. I think it can be used, or is very similar to that stuff, but I don't think it is. It's from just McMaster cars, just like angle construction, angle plastic, or whatever. My friend has some fried hoverboard that went in the water, and I could use the motors. There you go. Get the motors. The problem with those motors, I haven't found a way to make them go faster, right? Look at my video. I have a video where I show you how to use those motors in a skateboard, and it has links to the electronic speed controllers that I use. You could use all kinds of them. I've seen people use the cheap e-bike ones too, so those will work. I'm making board, some of your board, but a smart charger. Oh my god, I don't know what I mean. You should hoverboards. You should make an electric scooter. I don't know, electric scooter? There's already too many electric scooters in the US. Hey Diego, I'm the guy with the Honda Civic video I sent you and was trying to get more of those LG hoverboard batteries from Tom for $20, but no success. Need to finish project. Can you help me please? So you were trying to pay $20 for, so yeah, you were trying to get, I might be able to help you. Stay tuned. I think I can't. It's hard to get dollar cells, right? Yeah, that's hard, right? But I might be able to do maybe like $1.50 cells, but better than the hoverboard. I think the hoverboard one was 2,200 milliamp hours, right? I think I'm gonna be able to do 2,600 milliamp hour. $1.50 cells. I can't guarantee it yet because I'm gonna test the cells to see if they're quality. Because if they're complete crap, I don't want to touch them. I don't want to offer them to you guys. But Black Friday might be really good cells available for like cheaper than you've been able to get. Oh my god! Now you're not gonna buy the ones that I have for sale now. No. But anyways, like if you need them, yeah, come back. It's going to be good for Black Friday. I think we will have some good stuff. I just bought a Xiaomi M365. Yeah, those are the ones that are all over the place, right? Aaron says less liability with kids again. Jay shows his smarts. Yeah. I mean, definitely we don't. With the kids, you're taking some of the responsibility because you're building it, right? And of course, since I know that I can't control what people are going to be like, people are going to use these for cars, even though I say they're not tested for cars. They're going to try to put, you know, 500 watts through every board, and even though I'm saying like they're rated at 100 watts per board, people are just going to push the limit. They're going to do everything that they can do just because they can, right? And so because I have no control, then at least for the time being now, I gotta figure things out, right? But I think, yeah, there's a way to do it legitimately and do it right. It just requires quite a bit of to have the right people with the right incentives and the right know-hows to do it, and I think we are good on our way. All right, 3 more minutes, guys. At 7:30 we'll call it quits, and then I can go eat, and then you guys can go build some stuff. So it says there's a company in the UK, Power Volt, making power walls like Jehu from recycled odd cells. They are trying to charge £48 for a 4 kilowatt hour or kilowatt power wall. What? Well, actually, I'm not going to use recycled cells. I'm going to use brand new cells. As it turns out, it just makes no. It's hard to justify using the testing procedures to use the used cells. Like, I think as a grassroots movement at a DIY tinker stage, it's totally doable. But I think on a commercial scale, it doesn't pan out. At least not for me, right? At least not in my opinion. So that's why we're choosing to do, the new ones. I mean, we are still selling and using and sourcing out like recycled cells, right? But yeah, definitely we're moving to the new cells because it's just a lot easier. Okay, one more question here. Ben Abbott says, do you know of any ESCs that are 14S and minimum 200 amps? No, not. I know there exist. I just don't know firsthand which ones they are. I couldn't recommend any one from the other one or so. But I knew they exist because I know people are building, e-bikes and stuff with those specs. So yeah, they do exist. You just kind of have to go and look at them there. Send me Panasonic and CR50's BDs to the doctor. I'm selling modem packs right now, says Jamie Struck. Yes, those are good ones. Because if you can have a lot of the same kind and similar shape cells, then that's where you can eliminate a lot of the testing, right? And so those are good. Like these ones come from similar devices, right? So they're in similar shape, so they're like less, out of all the U cells, these would be like some of the less work. And probably the ones that I'm going to push for Black Friday also, if they test right, there might be that kind of battery. So it's definitely going to be good. Let's see. It's 10:30 for me. I am in Toronto, kind of looking for sell to cheap in your boards. But all I find is $5 cells and can get your board. Stay tuned, David. We will have, like I say, if everything pans out the way we're doing, $1.50 cells. And discounted thing, probably the cheapest that you will see this for a while, at least on 1,400 boards or something like that. So I don't know, 1,400 boards sounds like a lot, but then again, there's a lot of you guys and you guys are buying all the stuff, so maybe not. You gotta stay. If you're gonna buy something, you gotta do it sooner rather than later, because I think this is gonna be big. All right, with that, 7:31. I want to say thank you to all of you guys for spending time. Nate Patel says, if I can help you with the BMS type top board, let me know. I'd love to collaborate with you. Yeah, Nate. I'll get in contact with you on Facebook. My board is super simple. So the design, I would love to start getting like testing it, right? But yeah, definitely I can send you, and I already, you know, did the whole preliminary design thing so that you just have to like draw it up in the CAD on the whatever the thing, and then order a sample and all sort of stuff. All right, guys, have a good week. Stay tuned for some videos. Yeah, I'm gonna build another solar generator. This time it's gonna be bigger, and it's gonna be like, you know, about 2 kilowatt capable thing. It's gonna compete with the big boys. And I'm gonna release that video this week. And then other than that, just thank you for everyone, all your support and stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next one. All right? We'll stay busy building, guys. Good night. All right, so I just arrived in Manhattan. My allergies are killing me. You see, oh my God, I feel like crap. But it's early. A few other family members are here this time around, so I'm gonna go meet them. They're somewhere already exploring the city, so I gotta go get them. All right, we made it to Grand Central Station. Today I'm going to show you how to build this electric skateboard. As you know, electric skateboards are a thing now. They've been a thing for a while. There's the expensive ones, there's the cheap ones, and everything in between. But there's a new breed of electric skateboards. They're off-road, and you got a glimpse of one of them last time I was in New York, and I got to meet Vitaly, which runs the Portable Electric Vehicles channel on YouTube. He built himself this beast of an electric skateboard that supposedly does about 55 miles per hour, which is just insane. So I thought I would show you how I would build one on the cheap, using off-the-shelf parts to keep the build simple. So let's get started. Back to Puerto Rico for the third time. We're gonna help some people get some power. Internal resistance and okay, so here's a whole pallet of these modem ones. Look at these guys. It's 11,000 cells right there. Ready to be deployed in Puerto Rico.
You got your cells?
I got myself.
All right. You got your cells?
Yeah, I got myself.
All right. Let's talk about the EV West M3.
I'm Michael Breen with EV West, and 7 years ago we started our little electric car speed shop so we could help people make classic cars go faster. At the time we were looking around for venues, and there wasn't a lot available to electric cars, and we came across Pikes Peak, and they actually had a class. And we ended up building the car, purpose-built for Pikes Peak. We ran the race in 2012. We ended up setting a record for the fastest street-legal electric car to go up the hill.
Now the car that Michael is talking about is the famous M3.
342 horsepower
and 850.4 pound-feet of torque.
A few years later, I saw it. Some 100 kilometers south of the border, there exists a place.
This is what's known as La Bufadora. It's a place where the water comes out. It's a blowhole. And let's sit around and watch the water come out here.
I think I'm gonna get wet.
So was La Bufadora all that it's cracked up to be? Or
Yes.
were you impressed?
I was splashed. Watch that big splash.
Yeah, I was like 7 years old last time.
Look at I'm allergic to birds.
So you wanna build a DIY Powerwall. I'll show you how to do one. Using these as batteries and these as your inverter, you can build a small DIY Powerwall. Let's get going. Alrighty. Alrighty, here we go. Look at it go! Vieron. I don't know. Oh my god! Oh, ahora sí. Ya, So how much does this Powerwall cost? Let's do a rundown on the prices of all the components. First, we have the solar charge controller available for $38.99, the bidirectional meter at $29.99, non-interruptible power supply available for $30. The battery modules are $50 each. There's 10 of them, so it's $500 in total. The 32-inch metal box is $59.22. A fuse holder is $682. The battery management system, the long ones are $14 each, and the main unit is like $200, so it comes down to a total of $342. All of these components come to a grand total of $1,008 US. You can find the links for all these parts on the description of this video. I want to thank you for watching. Stay tuned for future videos, all having to do with DIY renewable energy. Let's make a Powerwall. Positive, positive. Well, they're not super even, but they're okay. Whoa, they are kind of all over the place. And And just like that, we assembled a 1 kilowatt hour battery pack, 24 volts, ready to be used. This is a test of a Lidocala branded LGHG2 cell. According to the spec sheet, this cell can do a maximum of 20 amp continuous and shouldn't go above 75 degrees Celsius in temperature. And just like that, with that little crack, the cell is damaged beyond repair. At 15 amp load, this cell reached a maximum temperature of 100 degrees Celsius, at which point the CID was triggered, and now the battery is open circuit. So that's how you kill a fake LGHG2 branded Lidocala cells.
Lost our wheel right here.
You ever wonder what people think about our electric conversions? See the reactions on this 70s Porsche 911.
saw a documentary on the building of the Twin Towers, and it turns out they're so close to the ocean, they needed to retain all that water.